Cascade Sports. I'm here at Wyandotte High School. I'm Terry Moore Sr., host of Cascade Sports. Who do we have here?
Clarence Forshey. I'm offensive coordinator for Wyandotte.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been here, starting from your high school career through college, and what landed you at Wyandotte.
So I graduated Bonner Springs in 2010.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Bonner, big football program.
Well, we always felt like we had a connection here. Our parents are graduates.
Okay. Great.
From Wyandotte High School. Yes. So
almost graduates.
Yes. So once I did that, I got my teaching degree. I work at Gloria Willis Middle School.
Okay.
We've been here since 2019, and I started as the freshman coach, and then also the offensive defensive line coach on the varsity level.
Okay. We knew last year was a rough year. Now let's go back kind of from the beginning, because I think you guys went to the first playoff game and how many years ago? Talk a little bit about that experience. Tell Cascade Sports fans a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, so in 2019, that was our first year here at Wyandotte, and we were actually able to host a playoff game here at Wyandotte High School.
Okay.
And we were actually able to beat Harmon that first round of the playoffs, first win in a long time up here.
I heard it was like 20 years.
Yes. So that we couldn't find any records on the record books, and so that's always a good sign. We were able to get that first win. Okay. Unfortunately, we were a little derailed last year due to COVID. Okay. But the boys.
How'd you guys make it through that? And coming into this year, are the dogs hungry?
Yes, we're very hungry. They hit the weights real hard last year. We were fortunate enough to get a couple jamboree games against Washington High School. So it gave a lot of our younger guys that were freshmen our first year some experience at that varsity level.
That always helps.
Yes, and they really hit the
returning starters. Those returning starters.
Yes. A lot of our class we have starting is our junior class. Okay. We're junior heavy. We have 2 or 3 seniors that really help with the leadership aspect, but our captains, our 4 captains, are juniors, so we're excited for this year being their first year of representing the dogs out here and getting that run game going. So
tell us some of the players that you've coached and where they're at right now since you've been here.
Yeah, so a lot of the guys that are juniors right now, I have them as their freshman year.
Okay.
So I've been with them since the start. Keon Anderson's our starting right guard.
Okay.
He's a man among boys.
He's a beast. Is he a beast?
Oh yeah, he's coming in about.
He's gonna make some noise this year, coach.
Oh yeah, he's about 6'3", about 320, and he's a hungry dog down there on that offensive line. And then our starting quarterback.
What else you got, coach? Come on, I know you're playing Atchison this week. They kind of far away. They may not watch.
Well, I hope Atchison's getting ready.
They're ready.
Yeah, we're gonna establish a run. Okay. That's been our big goal this year, is getting that run game going. Really grind the games out, see who's the tougher person. So.
All right. Now, who do we have here? Introduce yourself to Cascade.
I'm Trey's brother, Coach Greg Forshey, I'm defensive coordinator.
God.
Yes.
I feel like a sandwich.
That's right, a Forshey sandwich.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about how you came here, and don't use your brother's resume.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your journey and where you played. I'm sure you played at Bonner with him and his brother. But tell us a little bit about after Bonner and where you went to college and how did you end up at
So Trey got all of Bonner, but I actually grew up 2 streets down here on Elizabeth. I went to Mark Twain Elementary, then I went to Claude Hike, and then kind of migrated to Bonner. Ended up graduating Bonner High School, then played 4 years at University of St. Mary.
How was that experience?
It was great. We got a lot of, my coach that was my defensive coordinator and head coach is actually the head coach back up there again after going to McMurray State. So we take a lot of guys up there, and he's interested in our guys. It's good exposure for him, and it's a good place to run a lot of our kids up to.
Okay. Next, I want to ask you, Coach, since you've been here, what year is this for you?
Number 3 as well.
Number 3. Okay. Going through the COVID last year, did you see any difference in the kids coming back, like the mindset? Talk a little bit about that, how you looked at it from your
Yeah. So
you're a defensive coach.
Defensive coach.
There's a lot of mental toughness.
A lot of mental toughness, and you know what? These guys that year showed them that you have to prepare, hell, they've been preparing for 18 months to play without a game, but they got in a routine, right? It's a long time, but they got used to
almost like being redshirt.
That's right. It is. And there's nothing that a game exposure. I mean, you need the games to help that exposure.
Sure.
But you know what? They got in a routine of weights, conditioning, all this stuff was a part of their daily schedule, and we really broke the mold.
So they actually bought into.
They know that there's a lot of preparation that goes in. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Next, I want to ask you guys. I know this week will be you guys' first conference game.
Yep.
What do you got? You the defense. What kind of schemes you got for them? Come on, man. Give us the juice. Give us the juice.
We got to stop that run. I think they probably put up 300 or 400 yards rushing.
They've always been known for running.
They can always run the ball. They like to run it out of a spread. Okay. But our main objective is to shut down that run. We'll put pressure. We like to play aggressive. We like to play downhill.
You gonna let the dogs loose?
We're gonna let them loose. Yeah, we'll let them off the chain.
That's what we want.
And you know, Coach, a little fun fact: these first 2 weeks, we had about 7? Was that first week? How many turnovers? We had 3.
We had 3 that first week and 7 the second week. So we have 10 turnovers these first 2 weeks.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and we had the number 1 defense in the country after week 1.
Oh yeah, it's 6A. It's Kansas.
Oh, so you learned a little something up there in the St. Mary's. Huh? Glad to have you on board. Glad to have you on board. All right, at Cascade Sports, we're building a City Fountain Coaches Association. I think you guys will be great candidates for that. You know, we're trying to get the community together and do some bigger and better things and bring back the recruiting in this area that has been missed for the last few years.
Yep.
You know, and we welcome you guys in, welcome arms. You know, you guys both coached, you know, my son. You know, and I really appreciate the job you guys done with him, and he was able to go on and play 2 sports. And I really appreciate that. I mean, being an alumni of Wyandotte, I appreciate that being an alumni of Wyandotte High School. You guys done all well. You know, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Not too many people can say that their son played where they played and was successful.
Yeah.
He had a lot of big shoes.
Well, we say we want people to play like your son played. That was a dog, man. He brought it every play.
All right.
Play.
Well, he better be.
Yeah.
Because he's one of my pups.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
All right, to close this, Cascade Sports, we really care a lot about the student athlete, and that's why we do these shows. And you in help us out and get our exposure so some of these kids can be seen in this area. Because that's what we're all about. We're about the kid first, books last, and hopefully they get a scholarship.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Coach Moore. Appreciate you guys. What are you doing?
This program is brought to you by the City of Fountains Coaches Association.